Today, I'm pleased to stand with a bipartisan issue with colleagues from both the 1st House District and the 80th District as we tackle a very important issue. I'm offering this resolution to declare January 2020 as Human Trafficking Awareness Month in the state of Michigan. Whereas human trafficking is a crime under international, federal, and state law, and one of the fastest growing crimes in the world, second only to drug trafficking as the most profitable form of crime, according to the U.S. Department of State. And whereas human trafficking is defined as the recruitment of, harboring, and transportation, provision, or obtaining of persons for labor of services through the use of force, fraud, or coercion for the purpose of subjection to involuntary servitude, peonage, debt, bondage, or slavery, and the inducement of a commercial sex act by force, fraud, or coercion, or in which the person induced to perform such an act has not attained 18 years of age. And whereas human trafficking is not exclusive to just one gender, all victims of human trafficking deserve equal respect and the opportunity to report the trauma without judgment. And whereas to combat this form of modern-day slavery, the people of the United States, the federal government, and the state and local governments must work to better understand the complex nature of this problem. Whereas, according to Rights for Girls, a human rights organization working to end gender-based violence in the United States, African American girls are disproportionately affected. Latino and Asian American girls are also experience unacceptable and disproportionate levels of trafficking. And whereas we applaud the special unit designated to combat human trafficking in the State Attorney General's office, and more must be done statewide to combat this growing trend. State, local law enforcement agencies must work and demonstrate proactive approach to increasing awareness and the prevention of protocols and establishing community outreach efforts to ensure that the civic, ecumenical, community groups and to keep citizens safe. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the House of Representatives, that the members of this legislative body declare January 2020 as Human Trafficking Awareness Month in the state of Michigan. We support and commend all work by individuals, businesses, organizations, and governing bodies for their important contribution to this commitment to end human trafficking, and therefore be it further resolved that the members of this legislative body encourage all Michiganders to use this month as an opportunity to educate themselves about human trafficking and be aware of how we can prevent it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ms. Speaker.
The question before the House is the adoption of House Resolution 209. All those in favor of the resolution will say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. The resolution is adopted.